Hello Leo, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I am so happy you're here with me today. This is going to be your 2025 breakdown. It's going to be like an overview. We're just going to take each quarter individually because there's so many cards that are going to be used here for this reading. It is going to be a little lengthier, so I hope you enjoy. And of course, we're going to start with your energies. We are going to do energy cards, we're going to do tarot cards, we're going to do angel messages, we're going to do angel numbers. So I want to take this time out, Leo, to really thank you very much for all of the love and support that you have shown me in 2024. This, of course, is a new venture for me, and I've been just so blessed with being able to share it with you. All of your wonderful comments, your likes, your shares have really helped my channel grow. So I just really want to say thank you so very much, and I look forward to sharing this time with you in 2025 as well. All right, Leo, let's get into your incoming energies. Like I said, we're going to take it quarter by quarter. So we're going to start with the first quarter, and that's January, February, March. So angels, spirits, and guides, what are the energies that you would like to share for the beautiful sign Leo? So we've got two energies here. And I'm going to get the third energy. I'm taking that from another deck. Now, I am going to be listing all of the cards in the description box, so you know what cards I've used for this as well. So let's find out. We've got a lot of energies here. Number 23, all tied up. What is making you feel all tied up? Well, sometimes we can feel that way with our finances in January. Maybe the all tied up is that you just feel as if there's been restrictions, or that you feel like something's been controlling you. You're not quite sure how to break yourself free from it. For some of you, for sure, with number 35, the first chakra, Archangel Michael, this is all about your root chakra. This is all about your sense of stability, your sense of security, how you build foundations in your life. And I think there could be some moments where you're feeling a little all tied up, like you don't have the freedom to move or the freedom to make changes so that you can increase the stability of your root chakra. For some of you, again, we do put restrictions on ourselves. Sometimes that all tied up has to do with even just our feelings. Sometimes our feelings are all bottled up inside. We're not sure how to express things. And if we can't express things, outwardly, how can we make changes to increase our stability? So there's something we got to figure out what you need to release so that we can help start increasing this first chakra, making you feel like there's a lot more stability for you. The not for you is being all tied up, number 6, and that's why this has come up. And what isn't for you, Leo, is trying to do everything on your own. Yes, we want to build strong foundations. We want to have strong careers and jobs, and we want to have strong relationships. We want all of these things to manifest in our lives. Absolutely. That's what we all hope for and really aim for. But you staying all tied up and restricting yourself from change, or restricting yourself from building that strong platform, it's not for you. That energy you're going to see is going to be gone. You don't have to go at everything yourself, Leo. Number 34 is a leg up. There are people and beautiful supportive connections around you that want to give you a hand. You're not going at this journey alone. And I think that the not for you, really, the reason it's coming up is because they want you to figure out, your angels want you to figure out how to release yourself from that all tied up energy. We no longer want to see that. You're releasing yourself from that. And maybe what is going to be required is you outsourcing some help. And that help is going to be what helps you strengthen your first chakra. All right, those are the energies, but let's get your angel message. This is the angel message for the first 3 months. Give us a little bit more insight on what the angels are thinking. What would they like to share with you? Some words of advice. All right, so the first angel message of the year for January, February, March, number 22, let it come forth. Give yourself permission to feel it, Giving yourself permission to feel it will allow everything to start to come forth. You're not going to restrict yourself from it. You're not going to feel tied up or trapped because of it. You're allowing yourself permission to feel and to communicate and to express what it is you want. If you want to increase that stability in your life and you want a stronger paying job, a better relationship with your spiritual team, better family connections, whatever your wishes, whatever it is that is going to help you build a strong base for your life, you need to let it come forth and allow yourself to feel it. All right, that's the words of wisdom from your angels. Now we're going to clarify all of these. Let's find out. Let's get further into this. Let's find out what all of these mean. All right, so we're going to start with the tarot deck. I want to get for all tied up and the first chakra. We're going to start with those two. Spirit, angels, guides. I'm going to keep going because there might be multiple messages, and we're just going to keep going for all tied up and first chakra. I will then also clarify it. You know what? These two messages are for those two. That's why they went over this way. All right, you got the 9 of Swords. You know what? This all tied up, these restrictions that you're feeling, this sense of feeling trapped is not helping your sleep patterns. It's keeping you up at night. So we have to be mindful that in January, February, March, there is something that you're going to need to release because you have to start getting a better sleep. And it could be something that has to do with you planting seeds to build a better structure for your life. You're working on a new foundation to build that wealth, better relationships in your life. There's so many things that affect our root chakra because, again, it's all about, bringing in that sense of security as well, the things that make us feel protected, the things that make us feel safe. Having a good paying job, having really positive relationships, friendships, family relationships around us is all an important part of building our root chakra strong. Sleepless nights and a sense of worry. Worry is a feeling. And, worry cannot change a circumstance. It will never change circumstances. It just really just depletes us of our internal strength and our internal energy. You need to release whatever it is. You have to figure out how to unleash yourself from feeling so tied up. You need to give yourself permission to feel it so that you can release it. And then you got the beautiful number 2, High Priestess, and this is Pisces energy. This is being in touch with your spiritual intuition because you have a gift. You've been given a gift, Leo, to really be able to connect with your spiritual team, with God, with your faith, with your religion. And messages are coming your way, and these messages are going to be ones that help release whatever it is that's preventing you from feeling that sense of strength in your root chakra. We will get more with that when we clarify. Now, these two flew out on this side. You are starting to come to a clarity here. This is beautiful. That not for you. You are having a breakthrough moment. You are going to have a big breakthrough moment in the first 3 months of the year. And it is going to be a great sense of victory. You are going to be able to break those ties that are holding you hostage. And you are going to break free because that energy is not for you anymore. You're not going to allow people in your life to control your situations, to control your decisions. You are ready to break free. You're giving yourself permission to feel it. And then once you feel it, you are going to do something about it. You're not just going to sit on it. You're going to actually take the action. The Ace of Swords does take action because they have their clarity. They are ready to refocus everything. They're focusing so much on a positive outcome that they're going to feel a great sense of victory, and you will feel victory. And I think the victory is going to come with you knowing that you, again, don't have to do everything alone. You have a leg up. There are definitely people around you that are going to help you to reach your successes. The Six of Pentacles, if some of you have been looking for jobs that pay better, or if you've been waiting for a raise, or you've been waiting for more financial stability, more balance with your finances, the Six of Pentacles is definitely showing you that there is more financial abundance coming your way. The not for you is been settling. Maybe you've been settling and now it's time for you to stop feeling those restrictions. It's time to break free from that, feel that victory, because there is an offer. There's offers. Be open to receive with this Six of Pentacles, because something is in the offering, and it's something that is going to bring you much more, I really do believe a stronger financial base, because again, we're talking about your root chakra too. We want to build our base strong, and a lot of that has to do with building up our financial resources as well. So I think you're on the receiving end of some very good news that's going to bring you more of that. Let's get your clarifying cards. So the Nine of Swords and the High Priestess. Let's find out. Nine of Swords and the High Priestess. Spirit, angels, guides. For the beautiful sign Leo. We're talking about the first 3 months of 2025. Oh, look at you. Another victory card. Wow, I love it. The victory, number 7, the Chariot. I even called it the victory card. You are the one who is in control, and you are the one who is holding the reins here. You're making the decisions, and look at this. You're holding that sunflower. The sunflower is longevity, long-term decisions and victory, positive attitude, optimism, feeling in a good place about the direction you're going, and you're the one that's controlling your chariot, nobody else. Unleash those ties that are making you feel tied up, because now it's time for you to set forth in a whole new direction. And and that's very interesting, because it even says, let it come forth. You are letting it come forth. You are ready to change the dynamic of the direction that you've been going, and it's bringing you an increased abundance. The Chariot does use their intuition to help them make choices, and with that High Priestess, it makes a lot of sense that you would have the Chariot as well. You trust in your internal guidance. You've got an internal radar that tells you the direction to go, and that is exactly where you are leading to a great sense of victory. The Ace of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. Let's find out what's happening with these two cards. Spirit, angels, guides for the beautiful sign Leo. And you got the King of Chalices. The King of Cups. Again, there's no gender with any of the cards, but kings are natural born leaders. And with this being cups, watery signs, it is about our emotions. It is about love. It is about feeling a sense of being able to ground your emotions. And I think you're able to do that because you're able to release the things in life that are no longer for you. And even though they might be emotional things, you have the emotional stability to be able to make the decisions that are going to be best for you from an emotional standpoint. Feeling that great sense of victory comes with you really feeling emotionally mature as well. It's almost as if you are going through this whole maturity where your emotions are concerned. I think you've been let down in the past, and now what your angels are saying, it's time to give yourself permission to feel it. The King of Chalices, he feels it. He feels it, and even though the waters can be turbulent sometimes, he feels it, but he knows how to react to it. And you are going to be on the receiving ends of a lot of reciprocated abundance. It's like give and take. It's balanced. You've got a leg up because you've got people supporting you in all of your endeavors. All right, let's get your additional message from your angels. Let's find out what the additional angel message is here. Self-esteem, very important. Maintaining that confidence, very important. It says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Not only do you have a leg up with people supporting you, but I truly believe that you possess gifts to actually help support other people. And that comes with that Six of Pentacles because it's reciprocated, generous energy. If you find yourself in a position where your root chakra, where your base line is starting to strengthen, you are going to be able to give to those around you that are in need of help. And it doesn't necessarily mean giving people money. It can be giving something of yourself to help build somebody up. This is the energy that is for you. Restricting yourself from all of that is not for you. You're really building up your self-esteem, and I really feel like it's starting to show. And that self-esteem is shown through you holding with pride, with gratitude and appreciation. You are holding that sunflower, and you are ruled by the sun, Leo. You hold that with a lot of strength because you have that self-esteem, and it shows in everything that you do. All right, let's get your angel message for the first quarter. Let's find out what the angel message and angel number is. Oh my goodness, we're not going to take 3. That's just too many. Let's give them a little bit of a shuffle, and let's try that again. Spirit, angels, guides. Can we get for Leo? There we go. Angel message, angel number, and we have got 555, change. So you have a great sense of encouragement. Look at that. The second word, support, a leg up, obstacle, battle, calling, restructuring, your root chakra, creative work. You are going to level up. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. That is the why you've been looking for. You need to push through it because there's a reward waiting at the finish line. You know, you are being set in a new direction here, and there is a reward waiting at that finish line for you. 555. Lovely energy. Also, too, let's remember the angel number that you got here was number 22, and 22 is a very powerful angel number. Twos are about balance, about partnership, about duality, and you know, having that leg up, really, it just brings all of this into unity together. All right, we are now going to get into the second quarter, Leo. We're talking about April, May, and June. Let's get your angel messages. See. Okay, we've got 2 cards there, and I am going to get the third one. Remember, restructuring is happening. There's changes that are happening in the first 3 months. Let's see. Spirit, angels, guides. There we go. Oh, very nice. All right, so the messages you have here. Number 45, man holding a heart. Definitely can be your energy. Can be supporting energy. It can be how you're feeling at this time. No gender with these cards. So just keep that in mind. The man holding a heart is you and how you are attached to your emotions. It's how you feel things. It's how you express your feelings. It's what you hold dear to your heart, your loyalty, your compassion, your empathy, how you maintain yourself in relationships as well. And when I say relationships, I'm not talking about just love relationships. It's going to be relationships on every level. So the man holding a heart can very well be your energy, and how, again, with that King of Cups, do we have King? Yeah, we have the King of Cups here. You know, that's really staying in your power when it comes to your emotions. Number 13, the financial constraints. Financial constraints don't necessarily always mean financial blockages, although there can be some, because you know what? I think change is definitely taking place for you. Remember, 555, we've got change here. And it says you're going to level up. And it might not feel good initially because there's going to be changes. Changes are going to happen with your finances. Maybe you're going to have to put a little bit of constraints on your finances for a little bit because, you know, for some of you, I feel like you're saving for a home. That's just for some of you. I think that there could be this opportunity to purchase of a home, so you're going to feel some financial constraints, but it's going to open up a place of blessings for you where a home is concerned. For some of you, it really is an investment that you might be making. So in the interim, yes, you could feel the financial constraints, but you have to remember there's a reward waiting at the finish line. And I think that reward is you being very good with your finances. We're going to get more into it when we start to clarify. That no place like home can be your home, your physical home. It can be where you feel at home in your heart. Because, you know, if it doesn't matter where we live, but if we feel that in our heart we are where we are safe, where we are loved, where we feel a sense of security, that is going to feel like home to us. And I feel like a lot of this has to do with your root chakra. I think a lot of you are making some substantial changes in your life to really bring a lot more to the table when it comes to your solid foundation. All right, let's now get your angel message. Let's find out. For the second quarter, let's find out what that angel message is for you, Leo. Spirit, angels, guides, what is the message you'd like to share with the beautiful sign Leo? And number 8, it says, choose yourself today. Do not deny your importance. It's very important for you in these next 3 months. So that those next 3 months are your April, May, and June. Very important for you to not deny how important you are. That everything that you strive for, all of the goals and all of your ambitions, all of your dreams, your hopes, all of that, do not deny yourself of any of it. because you need to choose yourself. Yourself is important. All right, so now let's get some clarifying cards. We want to get some messages first, then we'll clarify them. So let's start. I'm actually going to take each one separately because that's what the angels want me to do. They want me to start with this man holding a heart. Let's find out the significance of this energy card for you. Let's get one card here. There we go. And wow, Emperor. Well, that could very well be you. It's fiery energy. And again, Leo, you're a fire sign, just as Aries and Sagittarius are as well. The Emperor is a major arcana card. The Emperor is a very strong leader, extremely strong leader. He takes control of situations. He's very powerful. He's in his convictions. He has a very fiery sort of temper, but he's doing it because he protects people, right? He's protective of the things in his life, people in his life. And he's worked very hard. So he's in a position of great authority. And I think that you right now are in this position of authority. I think you're taking your control back. I think you're realizing that you need to choose yourself, that it's very important for you to do that. It's important for you to give permission to feel the things that you feel. Do not deny yourself anything. Release yourself from being all tied up. That takes power. That takes control. That takes determination, and that's what that Emperor is. And I think that that is why that card is coming up for you. Let's find out financial constraints. Let's find out what these financial constraints are. Okay, well, we've got the Devil energy here, and then we've got another. So let's see. Oh, you have the Strength. Okay, so I think that there has been things that have tempted you, maybe tempted you financially, and you've maybe made some decisions. Sometimes, I think, and again, we're looking at this as a forecast, right? So we're looking at this in the second half, the April, May, June. You don't have to feel these financial constraints if you make sure that you make decisions wisely, that you don't get tempted in a direction to spend your money frivolously. It's going to require you to have some strength because there may be some opportunities to invest in something. There may be some misguided advice or information that is going to require you to have a lot of strength so that you don't get yourself tied into some sort of financial, not a blockage, but a financial constraint, I guess. Like if it's as if somebody is kind of dangling a carrot in front of you. Now, again, it could have something to do with a work or some sort of job that's being offered to you. And you could be feeling like, oh, it's really tempting to go here because it really looks like it's offering me all the things that I want. But is it truly offering me all the things that I want? I really have to take a good look at this because sometimes things look really good on the outside, but are they just as good on the inside? I think this is a warning card. It's Capricorn energy. So I think that it really could be just be mindful of some decisions that you may need to make in the second quarter of the year that with regards to your finances. Have the strength to resist temptation if you need to. Make sure that you stay in control and don't let your guard down and don't let your power subside. It's important for us to follow our heart to a certain extent, but you have to make sure that you stay in your power. All right, let's see with the No Place Like Home. For some of you, I'm seeing that this tempting could be somebody is playing on your heartstrings and they are really testing your power. They're testing your control here. And it's really important for you to stay in your own strength and your own integrity so that you don't find yourself in a financial hiccup of some sort. Let's get the No Place Like Home. Let's find out. Because again, right now, the key to this whole reading is for you to build your platform and foundation really strong. Your root chakra is what we want to focus on. We're going to release the things in life that are no longer for us. And if we need to rely on people to help us build us up, we are going to do so. We have a lot of confidence and we're ready for the change. And whatever distractions are happening here, you have the strength to face them. The No Place Like Home, my goodness, I am really seeing that you are working towards your independent wealth. You have some very unique skills that are making you, that are really attracting new people and attracting some offers of some sort. Nines are all about fruition, attainment, and fulfillment. And this is you attaining and fulfilling your financial freedom. And I think that you are going to see that that is going to start to open up for you. And this feeling no place like home is because you are finally starting to feel like you are breaking free from all of those restrictions. The things that have made you feel trapped or have made you feel as if you can't stay in control. You're taking control of your situations, you're allowing the changes to take place, and you're building a really nice platform financially for yourself. So there could be some, again, the reward is waiting for you, and you are going to level up. And I believe that that's why that nine of Pentacles is coming up in these next 3 months. Okay, so the next 3 months, remember, is April, May, June, because you are going to start to see the financial things are turning. It's like it's turning a new leaf for you. The financial constraints are starting to go away by the wayside, and you're starting to feel like the money is starting to roll in for you. All right, let's get your clarifying cards here. We're going to start with the Emperor. The Emperor. Oh my goodness, look at that. You got victory here. Wow, so great sense of victory here. You are really coming into your own. It's time for you to shine, Leo. The Six of Wands is a Leo card. It represents you, Leo. You're showing up in your reading here. It is time for you to take a bow. The reward, remember, it says the reward is waiting for you at the finish line. And I believe that that is coming a lot closer than you think. And I believe that finish line for you is going to happen in the first 6 months of 2025. So April, May, June, I think you're going to see a great victory. And number 6 is June. So maybe in June, you will find that there is some sort of a victory, a blessing of some sort. Let's find out with the Devil and the Strength. I love that you have the strength to ward off any temptations. And you got the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you know what? Oh, you are so grounded in your energy that, you know what? You are not, you really can feel strong about your strength. Because this Queen of Pentacles, she is an earth sign. She is very intelligent, very knowledgeable. She's very much about planning strategies. She plans for her success. She's diligent. She doesn't sway from her determination, but she doesn't sway from her goals and her ambitions. And even though, see, with you having this Devil card of temptation, this Queen of Pentacles says, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not interested. Thank you very much. I'm strong. I know exactly where I want to be. And I'm not letting anything or anyone stand in my way. And that's what that is. And I believe that that's your energy coming through. You're really standing tall. You are standing in your power. I absolutely love this. All right. The Nine of Pentacles. Let's find out. Nine of Pentacles. Because I think you're leveling up in your career. And I think that or if you're not working anymore, it's like finances, things, investments are paying off for you now. It's time for you to reap the rewards, reap the joys of all the abundance that's coming your way. Time to celebrate that. And look at that, you got the Devil again. There's a lot of Capricorn energy in your cards here. So if you have Capricorn in your birth chart, if you know that, that could be why it's coming up a little bit more. You could also have people around you, whether it's in business, platonic, or love, that are also Capricorn. What I'm going to say here is that, Leo, with all of these wonderful things that are starting to align for you, make sure that your ego doesn't get in the way. Because sometimes with the Devil card, it can be like, oh my gosh, everything's just flying in for me. Everything's just so great for me. We don't want to take things for granted. We want to make sure that we're continuing to stay in our integrity. We're continuing to stay strong with our convictions. It's great to still, have that ambition and those goals set for you, and you're following them. But just allow yourself to not let it get the better of you. It is your time to shine right now. And it's really important for you to excel with that and really feel that great sense of self-esteem. But also, too, do not let, because everything is coming your way and everything is starting to unfold nicely for you, do not let something tempt you in another way, in another direction. It's just a warning card. All right. Now, let's get your additional angel message. Let's find out what the additional angel message for you. Change is happening. So you've got this incredible amount of change that's happening. So I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. It's really starting to accept the fact that, my life is changing here. Things are leveling up for me. I cannot allow myself to indulge too much, because I don't want to get into a financial jam or a financial problem. I want to make sure that I am saving for my future. I want to make sure that I am feeling all of those successes in a positive way. I'm taking control of the situation. And where at the beginning you were feeling all tied up and like things were controlling you, you know, the devil card is feeling that all tied up. That change is happening for you now. You realize that in order to evolve in the right direction, that there needs to be change, that there needs to be movement. All right, now let's get your angel message and your angel number. Spirit, angels, guides. So number 15, I want you to keep number 15 as an important number because you did get the devil twice. And you got number 3333, and that's social skills. It says hope and optimism, liberation. How beautiful to see liberation, especially when we see the devil twice in these 3 months. That the devil card makes us feel restrictions, but this card is telling you liberation. It's freedom, success, prosperity, excitement, and enthusiasm. Wonderful. So it says the problems you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on life since your luck may be about to change. It is a time to put to use your captivating energy and your inspirational personality. And it says, don't let your ego get the best of you. I don't pick these cards. I know you can see that. So with that devil coming up twice, with all the things that are aligning nicely for you, just make sure you don't let your ego get the best of you. All right? Very beautiful words of wisdom. All right, now let's get your energy cards for the third quarter, Leo. Let's find out. Let's find out what those are. Spirit, angels, guides for the third quarter. So we are talking about July, August, and September. Okay, we got 2 lovely ones. And now I'm going to get the third angel number. We're using the Wisdom of Oracle deck here. We just need 1. There we go. Time for a nap. Oh, I think it is time for a nap. Finally, some time for rest. You've got a lot going on in the first half of the year. You might be in need of a little bit of rest. All right, number 40. Actually, they say, don't talk about that one yet. 52, the goddess of the moon. 52 is the number 7, and 7s are all about reflection. And I think that the moon reflects, right? The moon reflects light. It can be our fears. It can be our indecisions. It can be our sense of security. It's the fear of the unknown. But the goddess of the moon lights up the sky at nighttime. Unbelievable. And I think that I really feel like this goddess of the moon is actually bringing a lot of positive energy your way. Whatever moon phases are going to happen in 2025, I think are going to be very beneficial for you, Leo. And I think it's because you are really going to be able to manifest things for yourself. So really, as we move through, 2025, and we talk a little bit more about, the full moons and the new moons, I think they're going to be very inspirational for you. So the goddess of the moon is really helping. I think it's going to help release you of whatever fears that you have had. I think that you've been so bottled up and so tied up for so long. Now that you're starting to feel like you're breaking free and you're feeling this great sense of liberation, it's going to help really unleash or unlock and release whatever has been fearful for you. No more to be fearful of the unknown, okay? Because the angel of balance is here to tell you that everything is going to be restored and balanced in a beautiful way. Number 48. By restoring that balance and releasing any fears of feeling like you're off kilter, number 24, it's going to be time for a nap. You're going to get the rest that you need. You're going to be able to take a break. Like, let's take a break. That'll be nice. All right. So this is July, August, and September. So for some of you, again, this is your birthday month. So happy birthday in July to those of you that are celebrating July, August birthdays. It's going to be a very enlightening 3 months for you. I think the enlightenment comes from the goddess of the moon. It's restoring that balance, and it's allowing you to get some peace and some rest. Let's get your angel message. Find out what this angel message is for you, Leo. That's too many. Oh, but they want you to have those too. So they're saying, hey, you don't discount this. There's 2 cards for you. The first one is, it says, go inward. Oh, maybe that's why it's time for a nap. Number 16, it says, it is time to connect with your inner child. It's time to get some rest. It's time to discover joy and fun. you're so serious here. There's so much serious things and changes and rebuilding and stronger foundations and building your root chakra. You know, there's a lot going on. Time to take a little bit of a break and go inward and discover the things that make you happy and bring that inner child back in. It says, get lost, fall deep into the realm of imagination. So I think these next 3 months are going to be really enlightening months for you. They're going to help you. By the end of it, I think you will see that you will be restoring some beautiful balance. Right, let's get right into the messages. So we're going to do that with the tarot cards. Find out. We're going to take each one separately. We're going to start with the Goddess of the Moon. See what the message is here, and then we will clarify. So let's find it. Goddess of the Moon. Oh, there is lots of messages coming your way here. The Eight of Wands. Very much Sagittarius energy. So, you know, Sagittarians are always ready for the next adventure. They're go, 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 go. And the Eight of Wands is an action card, of course, because wands are all about action. They're about our inspirations. They're about our drive. And I think there's a lot of messages that are going to be coming in for you. I think that they are going to be messages that are going to require you to really do a lot of deep reflection. That's why as these messages are flying in, time for a nap, meaning, yes, there might be a lot of movement happening, but it's time for you to sort of step back and take each message as it comes, but don't feel like you're in a rush to make any significant decisions. We want to create balance, and I think these messages might help to create that balance for you, but you have to take them little by little. Let's find out with the Angel of Balance here. Spirit Angels guides for the beautiful sign Leo. You got 2. Well, interesting, because you got 2 balance cards here, because number 11, Justice, is all about balance as well. You can even see it with the scales here. For some of you, it really is. This could be about a contract, and it could be about messages coming in. There could have been some, with the Goddess of the Moon, sometimes it's information that is not really clarified. And I think that you will be getting some messages, and with this Justice, it's going to be more clear. You're going to understand, have a better understanding of this contract. This contract, or this new commitment, or this new sort of new way that's coming up for you, this new path that's coming up for you, it's really very fair. And this is all about karmic justice as well, because when you're putting out really good vibes and you're setting your intentions and you're manifesting things in a very positive way, and we did talk a little bit about that with you, the moon phases being an extremely important part of your journey this year. It's time for you to manifest, and using your positive affirmations and using your positive intentions, it's going to bring a lot of karmic justice your way as well. The Angel of Balance, I really do feel like for any of you, I really feel like there's just a lot of fairness coming. Where you may have felt like, you know, you've really been striving to unleash yourself from things that you feel have not been fair in your life, you're going to really start to see that that's being restored for you. Number 12, the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. Pisces ruled by Neptune. So this is the planet Neptune ruling this card. This is all about sacrificing something of yourself, taking a little bit of a delay because you want to see things from a new perspective. And I did say here with the Goddess of the Moon and the Eight of Wands, with all of these messages that are flying in, do not feel like you have to make decisions, decisions right away. I want you to take all of those messages and really look at them from a different perspective, with a clearer lens, with more clarity. Because if it is contracts, or if it is some things that you need to sign, you really want to make sure that you are doing it with a clear mind and that you are getting all of your information correctly. So take a little bit of a delay. It's time for a nap. Remember, these next 3 months it's time for you to accumulate all of the information, but not necessarily do anything with it right away. You're going to get your clarity. You're going to get a better understanding, so you know exactly what choices you need to make. Time for a nap. Let's see. Time for some sleep. Time for some healing. You're going to need to take a nap. All right. So with the Two of Swords, It can be being at an impasse, not exactly sure which direction you want to take. It could be because, again, you're sacrificing something yourself. You are taking a bit of a delay to see things from a new perspective. The Two of Swords, again, she's got a blindfold on. She's got options, definitely. You know, she's got two options here. She's got two swords of truth where she's really trying to get to the heart of a matter, to trying to figure out what the best direction is going to be. But there is another option too, and she can't see that other option because she's blindfolded. And there is other options here. When you really feel like you've gotten your clarity, and I believe that will come with the Justice, when you have that clarity and when you're able to pull yourself down from the rope, and you're going to feel like, you know, yeah, I've sacrificed enough time and I think I'm seeing things a lot clearer. When you feel that, you will be able to remove that blindfold and you will be able to see all of your options clearly. But I think it's going to take some rest. It could take some meditation. It could maybe to take some little time out for yourself. Get lost and fall deep into the realm of your imagination. And it's time to connect with your inner child. It's time to release yourself from the stress and burdens of trying to make all of these decisions so that you can free yourself from that. Let's get some clarifying cards for the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands, this is of course for the third quarter, which is July, August, and September of 2025. I really feel like there's so many choices flying in with you. Number 7, the 7 of Cups, look at that. It's another 7, meaning, you know, 52 is the number 7 in numerology. You've got number 7 here. I do believe that there is going to be a reflecting period here. 7s are about assessing things. They're about gaining your knowledge. They're about reflecting. And, you know, I think it's going to be an important message for you in the course of these next 3 months, because there's going to be some choices you're going to have to make, and you're going to have to make them wisely. And it's a lot of things flying in at you. Time to take some time out so that you can make a very logical decision. A very fair decision, not only like a very fair decision for yourself. You want to make sure that you're reading the fine print of any documentation or agreements that you may need to sign at this time. Don't feel bad about taking a delay to do it, because it's going to help you get your clarity. Let's get a clarifying card for the Justice and the Hanged Man. And you got the Five of Chalices. Okay, so the Five of Chalices is a disappointment. You know, again, sometimes there are disappointments in our life, and there could be something that has disappointed you. It could have been a fear. It could be how you're just feeling. I think you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed here, and this is why it's so neat. You're in so much need for a rest. I'm going to get one more card for the 5. Why the 5 of Cups? What is the 5 of Cups? What is the lesson to be learned here with the 5 of Cups? The 5 of Cups. Oh. And the Two of Cups. I think there's been some disappointments around love for you. I think that you maybe have been feeling that there has been, it could be with contracts, could be with marriage, could be a partnership with both the Justice there, having to look at something from a new perspective because emotionally something just has not been feeling right, or it's just not feeling right. Again, we have to remember that this is the predictions for 2025, so July to September. There could be some disappointment there. But, you know, not all is lost with the 5 of Cups. It's a mourning period where we see that we have 3 cups in front of us that are spilled over, and they're not satisfying. They've made us feel a little bit sad. But with the traditional card, the traditional 5 of Cups, you've got 2 cups that are upright and standing, and you see that's that 2 of Cups. There are 2 chalices that are here standing, and they're there and they're waiting for you. This is a period of time where you need to go through an emotional adjustment. You need to look at your emotions from a new standpoint. It's going to help bring more balance into your life. And for some of you, it could open up new partnerships, love, work, family, friendships, spiritual guidance. Again, it's going to be different for each of you. But again, I think that you are going to see a whole new perspective from an emotional way of looking at things. Because where you've found disappointments in the past, maybe from people that have been a little controlling or a little bit of restrictive, you're going to start to see that by releasing that energy, by releasing whatever it is that maybe emotionally was fearful for you, you're going to be able to look at things from a new perspective, and it's going to open up new, beautiful love love, a new way of looking at love. And I think that that might be a better way of saying it. So lots of things are flying in for you. There's a lot of reflection going on, and I think there's going to be a lot of need for you to really be in touch with your spirituality, your intuition. I think it's going to help give you some guidance. Let's find out with the Two of Swords. Two of Swords, and you've got the Nine of Pentacles. You got the Nine of Pentacles again. So again, I think that there is some options for you. I think that there is going to be some really beautiful options for you that are building you closer and closer to your financial success. You are very independent, Leo. You can really achieve a lot of things on your own. And, you know, grapes take a long time to grow on a vine. And this just really shows that your dedication and your perseverance and your patience to watch your crop grow is starting to pay off for you. And I think that with this Two of Swords, the reason you're feeling a blockage and why you're not quite sure which direction to take is because I think that there is another option for you. And I think that this option is really going to come to you when you least expect it, almost as if it could be almost like fated for you. I'm getting that message. I'm getting that by you really taking a break and taking the time out for yourself to get the rest that you need to take a break from all the decisions and all the messages. And by taking that little bit of a delay, you're going to see that there is an opportunity that's going to offer you so much more. Maybe different than what you even anticipated. All right, let's get your secondary angel message. Let's find out what that secondary angel message is. And look at that. You got courage. Courage to face everything. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So much confidence. Your self-esteem, your courage. Things are changing. You're releasing those blockages and those restrictions. You're seeing that there is that all the goals that you've been, you've been thinking about and wanting to achieve, you're starting to see it unfold for you, and everything is starting to come into balance. Now let's get your angel number and the message for the third quarter, of course. That is July, August, and September. Let's find out. And you look, blessings in disguise. We kind of talked about that with fated events. We don't always know why things happen the way that they do, but there's almost as if there's an opportunity that you can't see right now, and it's going to bring you a great deal of success. 4, 4, 4, 4. Remember, 4s are about structure, manifestation, and stability. A lot of manifesting is going to take place this year. Obstacles, hardships, strength, building character, and experience. This is a blessing in disguise. There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you've been suffering, okay, so I'm sorry. It says, let me read that part again. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor if you've been suffering or feeling lost. So that is going to change. Some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. These are blessings in disguise. You are strengthening your root chakra. It's right from the beginning of the year, and it's starting, and you can see that it's progressing as we move towards the closing out of the year as well. Lots of blessing in disguise. Don't be afraid of all of these things that are happening, because we do have some things happening on an emotional level. You have the courage, you have the inner strength to face your fear with confidence. All right, let's get your energy cards for the last quarter. So we're October, November, and December. What are the last energies that you'd like to share with the beautiful sign Leo? Anything else you'd like to share? All right, we've got two beautiful energies here. We've got the Thinking Man, number 46, finding clarity. It's all, the blessings in disguise are all starting to make sense. The messages that have been rolling in are all making sense. Wherever there's been some confusion or there's been a lack of clarity, the Thinking Man is seeing the clarity now. Number 46 is the number 10. You're closing out some cycles, that things are starting to really close out in a nice way, and you're ready to have a fresh new start. Seeing the clarity behind things. Number 44, another 4-4. Look at that. Lots of 44s here. Woman holding a heart. This can be your energy. There's no gender with these cards. This very well could be a couple. It could be a couple that's in a love relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be just a powerful duo. One that really follows their heart and really shows the emotional side of things, and the other one who is really about finding the clarity. The combination together brings beautiful balance. Let's get your additional energy card. The additional energy card here for Leo. There we go. And you got fork in the road. So there's going to be some decisions that you're going to feel you have to make. Number 13. Fork in the road is really, nobody wants to be put in a position where we're feeling like we're at a fork in the road. But what it's going to do is it's going to help you redirect where it is you need to go. And we will know better when we get into clarifying these cards. So let's find out, first of all, the overall angel message as we move through the closing of the year. Spirit angels guides. They have 2. So they want you to, number 34, spend time in nature. So let the beauty of nature refresh your soul. It's taking that time out for yourself. It's really embellishing in the need for you to really get in sync with your own emotions, finding your true clarity. Because, a fork in the road doesn't have to... This fork in the road can sometimes be it stops us in our tracks so that we can rethink something. And I think that you, with the thinking man, are really going to find the clarity so that your heart is going to know exactly which direction it is that you need to go. So spend time in nature, and it's letting the beauty of the nature refresh your soul so that you can really feel clarity. That's going to help you make decisions as well. It says, number 27, pull yourself close. Every part of your being is deserving of love. So just know that you are very deserving of love. And, even though we all go through emotional experiences where sometimes we feel saddened or we feel like disappointments where love is concerned, by pulling yourself close and really taking in your own energy, the woman holding a heart, she's pulling herself in close. She knows she's deserving of love. You know that you're deserving of love. All right, Leo, I want to get your cards now for the thinking man and the woman holding a heart. Let's find out what you would like to share. Spirit angels guides. This is for the last quarter of the year. Time for rest. Yeah, you see, because you're pulling yourself close, every part of your being is deserving of love. You're getting the rest that you need. You're spending time in nature. You're refreshing your soul. You're taking some time out to find clarity so that you know exactly the direction and you will not feel this fork in the road. Let's find out the card for fork in the road. Makes sense, all right? You're at a fork in the road because you're feeling a little bit of boredom. The 4 of Cups. Look at all these 4s. Goodness me. Even number 13, if you look at fork in the road, number 13, that's a 4. 4, 4, 4, 4. You've got lots of 4s. And again, that's about structure, manifestation, and stability. Remember, the key to this whole reading is creating that strong stability for your life with that root chakra. The 4 of Cups is feeling a great sense of dissatisfaction in something that you're doing, whether it's a relationship, people around you, family relationships, or business opportunities, work, career. You're focusing on the 3 cups that are in front of you that are giving you nothing anymore. Like they're just not giving you what you want. But there's an opportunity behind you that is unbelievable, and it's something you need to open up your mind to. This is the fork in the road. Do I stay in the direction of the 3 cups that really are not giving me the emotional satisfaction that I'm looking for? Or do I turn myself around and start with a new opportunity? Change my whole direction. The 6 of Cups is bringing back that inner child. It's really, again, this is part of you deserving of love. This has a lot to do with your past, maybe your past feelings towards your childhood. It could be even somebody from your past maybe is coming back into your life. Hence why maybe you're feeling a fork in the road. For some of you, it could be somebody wanting to rekindle a relationship. This is going to be only for some of you. Rekindle a relationship and you're not sure you want to go down that road anymore. It's not a road that gave you satisfaction, so why will it be any different this time? But it's definitely something you might be facing in the last few months of 2025. The Four of Cups, though, is look at new opportunities. Don't keep going and drudging up the past. Look for the new opportunities, because there is definitely light at the end of the tunnel there. I think this is going to require you to do some meditation. It's going to require you to do some deep thinking. And I think that that's what's going to give you the clarity that you need to follow what your heart truly wants, so that you don't find yourself entangled in the same energy of feeling a sense of dissatisfaction or boredom, or something that, you know, you're not wanting to recreate the past again. You want to bring in new energy. There is an opportunity that is going to allow you to do that. Let's find out with the Four of Swords here. And the Four of Swords, and you got the Moon, and this one wanted to come out as well. So I'm going to take both. Moon energy, again, fears, insecurities, your intuition. It's the fear of the unknown. Again, I think if you really do work on trying to get as much clarity as you possibly can, you can release yourself from anything that's been fearing you. Following your heart is going to, we can never, you know, I don't think that you can ever go wrong when you follow your heart. You follow your passion. You follow the things that make you happy, that bring you joy. Remembering certain things. Sometimes we can recreate certain things from our past that bring us happiness and joy. And sometimes we are fearful of doing that. We get caught in moments where, you know, we become so serious about things that we forget about that part of our life as well. It's time for you to take the rest that you need, because I think you will be getting a lot of messages through your dreams. Intuitively, you will be getting a lot of messages, and you are not going at this alone. The Three of Pentacles is really working towards, I think you have very ambitious goals, and I think that the goals can be completed for you in exactly the way that you want, as long as you are outsourcing some support. The Three of Pentacles is working in collaboration with people. Again, you're not working alone to create this. There are people around you that want to see you succeed. And that is that right in the beginning with the leg up. That leg up is what's for you. You don't have to go at everything your own alone. You don't have to feel restrictions. There are people that definitely want to help you to bring your goals and your ambitions to fruition. The fork in the road is you. Again, I think for some of you, it's okay. Do I continue on the path that I'm going, where I'm feeling like I don't feel emotionally satisfied by my job, or by how I earn money, or the relationships I'm with? Now I see that there's a new opportunity. You know, is that something I want to embark on? I think we want to find out here what that entails. Four of Cups and the Six of Cups. Was that a flipper? Oh, it didn't flip the right way up. Okay. Let's see here. Spirit, angels, guides. Oh, there we go. And it's going to be getting clarity. King of Swords. It is all about clarity. I think that you could be getting some wise advice from somebody who is, it could be somebody who is in a leadership role, somebody who you really trust. Again, because the King of Swords is very trustworthy information. They are very honest. They get to the truth of the matters. So it could be somebody that you're getting a leg up with. It is definitely somebody that is there to give you very good and sound advice. It's trusted advice. And if you are looking for that to help break you free from anything that you feel has been making you feel like you can't stay focused on something, this King of Swords is going to clear the air for you. It's going to really help you deal with something from your past, because that, whatever it is that from the past, might be holding you back from the new opportunity that is being presented to you. And that's why you're feeling at a fork in the road. Accept the advice, accept the assistance, because this is going to be very trusted advice, and it's going to really help you break yourself free from really feeling that sense of indecision. All right, let's get your last angel message. Let's find out what your angels would like to share with you. This is for you, Leo. Spirit, angels, guides. 3. You want me to keep these 3? All right. They got lots of messages for you. There's growth here. Oh my gosh, there's 4. Okay, so indecision was right underneath growth. It's saying, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. That fork in the road is indecision. You want to expand. So growth is, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. You have to use that by using your intuition, because it's going to help you break that fork in the road. It's going to help you with that indecision. You've got grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So again, you know, we did have some moments here where we had that Five of Cups energy, where we did, you know, where you may have been feeling a little bit of loss. But sometimes, you know, we don't realize that, yes, we've got 3 cups that are spilled over, but there's still that hope of 2 other cups. And it is an opportunity to appreciate something else. You do not have to stay in that moment of grief. You are ready for growth. And all of this brings you abundance. So I am limitless being. I am a limitless being. And I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Oh my goodness, this is like the best card to end this reading, because we've been talking about how the moon phases of 2025 are going to be very beneficial for you, Leo. I think that this is going to be the time for you to manifest everything that you want in your life. All right, let's get your last angel message and angel number to close out the reading. Thank you so much for all of your patience today. I know this has been a long one. But I do appreciate it, and I thank you so very much. And you got energy levels 2121. Energy levels: prosperity, harmony, journey, waiting, discipline, exaggeration, and it can be the opposite sex. So that day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It's all about clarity and staying focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust in you. Wow, absolutely amazing energies for you. I hope that this is insightful. I hope you enjoy it. And, you know, I hope that it's also something that you can refer to throughout the year. Maybe it helps give you a little bit of hope. And maybe it will help you as well with certain directions in your life. So Leo, again, thank you so very much. This has been a wonderful 2024. I look forward to 2025 and sharing this time with you. Please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please leave comments like you always do. I appreciate all the positivity that you share with me. And until next time, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.